We're about a third of the way through the WNBA season, and I'm ranking the 12 teams so far. In my last video, I did teams 9 through 12, and in this one, I'm doing teams 5 through 8. Starting off at 8, I have the Dallas Wings. The Wings were the 4th seed going into the WNBA playoffs last year, but they've started this year at an abysmal 3-10, and they're ranked second to last in the league in the standings. Their defense has been absolutely horrible, ranked 11 in defensive rating. Their offense has been a lot better, they're 7th in offense. Their bad record has gotten so horrible due to an 8-game losing streak that they're on right now. But in that 8-game losing streak, I think 7 of those teams are top half of the league. They had 2 games against the Lynx and 2 games against the Sun, as well as games against the Aces, Storm, and Mercury in this stretch. So I think they're going to be okay, and I think they're a lot better than their record says. At 7, I have the Atlanta Dream. The Dream are currently sitting at 6-6 through 12 games on the year, and that's good enough for 6th in the standings. They're ranked 5th in defensive rating so far this year, and they've been really, really good on that end. But offense is where they've really struggled. They're 10th in offensive rating. A team with Ryan Howard and Aaliyah Edwards should be a lot better offensively, and I think they'll get a lot better as the season goes on. Outside of a couple games, most of their losses have come to top teams in the league, and I think they'll be a playoff team when it's all said and done. At 6, I have the Phoenix Mercury. Through 14 games, the Mercury are sitting at 7-7, which is good for 5th in the WNBA. The Mercury are a really weird team, as they'll get blown out by a bad team and then beat a really good team, as they have wins over the Storm, Lynx, and Aces this year. They're pretty competent on both ends, which is why they're ranked so high. They're 6th in offensive rating and 8th in defensive rating, and they recently just got Brittany Griner back, and in her 4 games in the year, they're 3-1. At first, I thought the Mercury were going to be one of the worst teams in the league, but now I'm starting to think they're going to hang around that league average. And finishing up this video at 5, I have the Las Vegas Aces. The back-to-back defending champs have not had a great start to the year, but I'm not going to overreact to it. Their offense has continued to be great. They're 3rd ranked in offensive rating. Their defense has really struggled, though. They're 10th ranked in defensive rating, which needs to get better for them. Same as the last 2 teams. They're sitting at 500 right now at 6-6, and they're tied with the Dream for 6th in the standings. The problem for them is they just haven't played great against the best offensive teams. Teams like the Liberty and the Lynx have really torched them, and so have teams like the Mercury and even the Wings. The Aces really need to figure it out defensively, but they're a veteran team that's won back-to-back titles, and I think they will figure it out. If I had to make a pick for the finals right now, I don't think I'd have them in it, but I still think they're going to be in the semifinals and competing for a title. Next video, I'm going to finish it off with my ranked 1 through 4 WNBA teams.